The Arizona Wildcats had no problem on the road against Washington State last night. The score, of course, stands out. A 44-6 win is a blowout. Let's take a look at some of the other notable numbers in the win, starting with 1982. With last night's win and last year's upset over UCLA, Arizona has back-to-back years with road wins over a ranked team. The Cats haven't done that as an unranked team since 1981 and 1982. Arizona won 6 games both of those years, but didn't make a bowl in 81 and had a self-imposed bowl ban in 82. The Wildcats, of course, chasing that 6-win mark to make their first bowl game since 2017. This win, a huge step. They only need 2 more now in 5 games. Yes, 3 of their last 5 opponents are ranked, but if the 38-point win tells us anything, it's that any game is winnable. Our next number is 40, and this was just the 3rd 40-point performance in the Jedfish era. 2 of those 3 have come in the last 2 weeks. 41 points against USC, 44 points against Washington State. The Wildcats scored on each of their first 4 possessions against the Cougars. That hasn't happened since 2019. Running back Jonah Coleman got the scoring going early and didn't look back. 3 touchdowns for him. Now, quarterback Noah Fafita didn't throw a TD, but he played a clean and efficient game. The offense also took advantage of the Cats' stellar defense. Ephesians Prysock and Takario Davis had the first 2 interceptions of the season, giving Arizona extra opportunities.
It's a full momentum changer, and it's how you score 40 or 50 points in games is when you take the ball away. And when we don't take the ball away, it's very hard to get that many possessions to score that many points. When you do take the ball away, it's a lot easier.
Talking about the defense brings us to the number 13. Arizona is ranked 13th in the country in rush defense, allowing just 96 yards per game on the ground. Now, the Wildcats allowed way less than that against Washington State, just 35 net yards on 22 attempts. That's tremendous improvement from last year. You may remember the Cats ranked 124th and gave up over 200 yards per game. Arizona flexed its muscles on defense with a new scheme, the Arizona Flex defense.
We went back to our roots a little bit when Desert Swarm was Desert Swarm. And we had Coach Aquina and put in a little bit of the flex defense this week with Coach Nansen. And we thought it was going to be a great little add to what we've been doing.
So the Cougs have to get defense of the 1990s featured a 3rd linebacker and defensive coordinator Johnny Nansen's 4-2-5 defense. Jeremy Mercer filled that role, spying Washington State quarterback Cameron Ward. The number 13 actually has another meaning too. Arizona earned 13 votes in the coaches poll this week. The Cats didn't receive any votes in the AP poll, but they did knock the Cougars out of the rankings.